Hello, geography students. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your notes for Chapter 8, Central America and the Caribbean, Section 1, the Physical Geography. So as we go along, make sure that you have your packet handy, and we will get started with some notes here. So in number 1, the physical features of Central America are an isthmus, which is basically the country of Panama. It contains a chain of central volcanic mountains with coastal plains on the other side. Whereas in number 2, when we look at the Caribbean is actually an archipelago, which is a chain of larger islands that have been kind of grouped together. And so when we look at these islands like Cuba, Jamaica, Hispaniola, and Puerto Rico, they make up what is known as the Greater Antilles. When we look at the smaller islands, like the Virgin Island, all the way down to what is Trinidad and Tobago, make up what is called the Lesser Antilles. And then there's a third group of islands that's not really well pictured here, maybe a little bit up here in this area, and that is the Bahamas. The Bahamas lie in the Atlantic Ocean, southeast and to the east of Florida. It includes roughly 700 islands and thousands of different coral reefs. Number 3, many of the islands of the Caribbean are actually the tops of underwater mountains and volcanoes. When the tectonic plates shift, it can result in earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Recently, there have been earthquakes that have been experienced in places like Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and also Puerto Rico. Unlike many of the other Caribbean islands, the Bahamas originated as coral reefs, are mainly made up of limestone and coral that's rising from a submarine plateau. The islands are generally low and flat and somewhat swampy. Shoals and coral reefs make navigation around these areas very difficult, and some of the outlying islands are also uninhabited. Number 5, Central America and the Caribbean islands are generally sunny and warm with a humid tropical or tropical savanna climate. The original savanna vegetation on Central America's Pacific coast was replaced with plantations and ranches. Inland mountains are areas that contain cool and humid climates. Some mountainous parts of Central America are covered with dense cloud forest or moist, high elevation tropical forest where low clouds are commonly formed. Hurricanes happen to be a huge threat in the Caribbean, and they threaten the Caribbean from late summer into the fall months. And basically, from June all the way through the month of November, it's probable that you might find hurricanes happening in this part of the world. The climate of the Caribbean region is generally sunny and warm, but more humid in the mountains and along the eastern coast. Dry winters and wet summers usually prevail. Number 10, the only tropical rainforest in the United States is the National Forest System, which is in Puerto Rico. The Caribbean National Forest is also known as El Yuque, and this lies about an hour, a little less than an hour from the capital city of San Juan. El Yuque has yearly rainfall to more than 1 billion gallons of water. Volcanic ash enriches the soil of Central America, making it great for planting crops like coffee. Thank you very much.